he put a belt around my neck and he started choking me.
When an elderly woman emerges from the woods barefoot, bruised, and covered in mud, authorities are stunned by her miraculous tale of survival. But the most shocking details are revealed as her would-be killer confesses, completely unaware that she's still alive.
I lost my man. She didn't deserve it.
The following footage has never been seen before. On August 18, 2024, detectives in Smithfield, Rhode Island are called to a hospital to speak with an 80-year-old woman who claims she was abducted from her own home.
I was starting to put some of the groceries away, and I get a knock at the door.
Had you ever seen this man before?
Never. He says, let me in. I want your money and your jewelry, and I want your keys to your car.
Okay.
And I go, I don't know you. Don't come up. You're not coming in. So then he just pushes the door. I should have just ran to the other room and went out the porch.
Well, I don't want you to think you did anything wrong here. Okay, you didn't.
Doris, whose name has been changed to protect her identity, would go on to describe a waking nightmare and the quick thinking that ultimately saved her life. By her account, the harrowing ordeal began at her home in the town of Coventry, where local authorities arrived to perform a search.
Not too many signs of a disturbance, though.
Aside from a few scattered grocery bags, the elderly woman's home is neat as a pin, leaving the officers skeptical. For them, it's equally confusing that she's now in a hospital roughly 20 miles away in Smithfield.
She has a daughter that lives in Smithfield that she goes and visits the grandkids.
Okay.
So
that's important.
Yeah, whatever happened probably happened up there.
Well, Corneli's on the phone with some sergeant in Smithfield who says her story to them is that she was getting out of her car in the driveway. Somebody accosted her, threw her in the trunk of her own car, and drove her to Smithfield. So they got a camera right there. I don't know if that caught anything. I don't know if there's anybody even here. But if she's got a daughter in Smithfield, that means it's just coincidental that they end up in Smithfield. You know?
They head across the street, where a woman who knows the building's owner makes a quick call about the security cameras. The owner agrees to meet them to review the footage, telling officers he's on his way.
I'm gonna go if this didn't happen.
Well, I mean, again, it would be astonishing if she was kidnapped in broad daylight in her own driveway.
When the owner arrives, he takes them into his back office and pulls up the footage from the evening prior, which is when Doris claims the abduction occurred.
So we want to see her get in the car and drive away. That's what we love to see.
At roughly 8 p.m., Doris reverses her black Buick Encore into the driveway. Nothing seems out of the ordinary as she makes several trips inside, carrying in her groceries.
Now, I believe that she may have been abducted. I just don't think it was from here.
Clearly not. Unless over the next 10 seconds, somebody runs up and pulls her out and throws her in the trunk.
But hidden in the footage is something the officers didn't notice, and it's deeply unsettling. Just 3 minutes after Doris pulled into her driveway, a green Chevy Impala passed her house. The same car can be seen moments later, parking across the street. The officers continue to watch her on camera as she unloads her groceries, while the man in the footage does the same from his rearview mirror. They fast forward, eventually seeing something that removes all doubt.
Whoa, I don't think that was her. What the hell? Oh.
Is that her right there?
No, she was abducted here. That wasn't her that got in the car.
Are you sure?
Why would she back up, drive over the curb, and go around? Yeah. And then there's another person.
I didn't see another person.
There's a person that walks from the house.
All right, so now let's zoom out and see what the
After rewinding the footage, the full picture comes to light. As Doris finishes unloading her groceries, the green Chevy Impala drives away and disappears from view. Moments later, the driver can be seen walking down the street on foot. He walks up the neighbor's driveway before slipping behind a tree and into Doris's backyard. He then lingers before ringing the doorbell, and when no one answers, he heads around to the back door. From her hospital bed, Doris explains what happened once she finally answered and told him, quote, "You're not coming in."
Then he pushes me in the chest.
Okay.
And he makes me go in the kitchen like he's shoving me.
Okay.
And then he says, I'll kill you, and I'll choke you and I'll kill you if you don't give me what I want.
Okay.
And I go, what do you want? And he says, he wants money.
Yeah.
And he wants my car keys.
Yeah.
And he wants the debit card. But it's kind of weird because he said, and this is after he choked me right here with his hand. He went like this when he was in the house.
Okay.
With me. He
grabbed you by the
squeezed
throat.
it so hard. I go, why are you doing that? Don't do that.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
From the outside, Doris's home seems relatively peaceful. Cars pass by completely unaware of what's happening to her inside the house.
He says, you go, where's your jewelry? I said, it's upstairs. I said, you can go and get it. Because I didn't want to go. And he said, you're going. And he grabbed me. And he said, you're going up the stairs. And I'm like, oh, God, I don't want to go into my bedroom. I'm afraid what he's going to do to me.
According to Doris, the man forced her to gather her jewelry, but after realizing it was worthless, he left it all behind. Doris herself would not be so fortunate.
He left the door open when he took me out. When he grabbed me to get me outside, put me in a trunk.
After taking her keys, the suspect can be seen going to Doris's car and opening the trunk. He then backs it into the bushes before eventually parking it behind them and out of view of the street. Moments later, he's seen forcing Doris to get inside.
I screamed like heck in the house a whole bunch of times, and they kept telling me, "Shut up, I'm gonna kill you."
Okay.
And when I screamed, I figured somebody across the street, because there's an exercise place and there's a whole bunch of stores, and somebody would hear me screaming. But
A faint scream can be heard on camera, but it's unclear whether this is truly the sound of Doris calling for help. Once Doris is in the trunk, the man tries several times to force it shut as she kicks against it from inside. Eventually, he gets it closed and drives away. According to Doris, she became sick and vomited in her own shoes. She'll later recount what happened next and how she barely escaped with her life. For now, after seeing what happened on camera, the officers are completely taken aback.
You gotta kidding me. Where the did he come from?
While more unsettling surveillance footage will eventually answer that question, a far more urgent one remains. Who is the suspect, and where is he now? After confirming her story, the officers enter her car into the NCIC database as stolen. While searching for leads, officers are directed to the neighbor's son, whom they're told have had ongoing conflicts with Doris.
Joey, what's the problem here?
Hey,
You want to ask you a question.
how you doing?
Ask me a question about.
Go ahead.
Your neighbor's house got broken into. Did you see anybody go over there?
Over there?
Yeah.
No, I don't break into the house.
No, I didn't say you did. I'm trying. You might have seen somebody walk
I
over
keep
there.
my business to myself.
Didn't see anybody walking around her yard.
Because I'm a DJ for 2 days.
Okay.
All right, so
And
let me ask you a
I'm
question.
looking to get a job for $2,000 a night. I'm like a zombie. I got passion for music. I don't know anybody, and they're nose bags. So you know what? Tell them to mind their business.
What's she complain about now?
The neighbor's
You know
house
what
got
it
broken
is?
into.
They're freaking asses.
And the neighbor's house got broken into, and the woman got taken.
It's not my problem.
Although this lead quickly falls apart, investigators catch a major break when Providence officers spot the stolen car in their city. However, when they attempt a traffic stop, the driver takes off. The brief pursuit ends at a house, where the driver abandons the vehicle and disappears into a backyard. Backup arrives as an officer pursues the suspect on foot.
Hey, so I came around. I didn't see anything. I saw that screen door, so we could have went through there.
What about this?
So I haven't checked this yet, but somebody else looked up.
I'm pulling this. Ready?
Yeah, no, I didn't hear anything.
All right.
That's light.
That's lots.
So he's probably in there because of. All right, so the guys from the second floor said that there's somebody probably in their hallway. So it's probably
Let's go.
in there.
I'm gonna open. Okay. Well, organized with this.
Reinforcements arrive, including a K-9, as they prepare to breach the home with permission from the owner.
All right, take you want. All right, okay,
Let's go.
Let go.
Moving as a team, they head into the basement. At first, it appears empty, until they spot someone hiding in the corner of the room.
Hey, get your hands down! Hands down! Hands down! Stop! Everybody quiet! Wait good! We got one apprehended. One apprehended? That's good work.
The suspect is soon identified as 53-year-old Steven Henning, a wanted man from Ohio who they'll soon learn has reached a dangerous breaking point. He's walked out to a cruiser where officers celebrate the capture.
So I can get on you.
I am the one.
After placing Steven in a cruiser, they begin transporting him to a police station in Providence. On the way, the officer runs his information, finding that Steven has an arrest history in their city.
How long ago was this? That picture right there? Can you see it? That's an old one, huh? What was that for?
Probably a stolen car.
Would you just get out of the ACI? How long were you there for? A year. For a stolen car? Man, you like stealing cars, huh?
But based on Doris's account and everything investigators have uncovered so far, it appears Steven has escalated to far more dangerous crimes. What they don't yet realize is that his arrest just interrupted even more sinister plans. One of the Coventry officers who first checked Doris's home arrives at the scene, filling in Providence on the situation. As he explains what he saw on camera, they're interrupted by the owner of the home, where Steven was just apprehended.
She comes out, gets stuff in the trunk. He's trying to slam the trunk on her leg.
Hello? How are you? Good, thank you. I just like to know what's going on.
Is this your house?
Yes.
The woman tells officers she knows Steven and that he slept at her house just last night. According to her, the pair met on a dating app, and she's only known him for about a week.
When I first met him, he didn't have a car. Then he showed up here with the green car, said it was his aunt's car, that he was using it because she was in Florida.
Coventry officers located the green car abandoned down the street from Doris's house. The vehicle had also been reported stolen. Steven is brought to an interrogation room where he's about to make a chilling confession, one that reveals how he met Doris, why he chose her, and the horrifying truth of what he was planning to do just before he was caught.
All right, we'll be back in a minute, okay? Yeah. I'll get you a cigarette. Straight up.
Oh God, help me. Oh, it's so bad.
They bring Steven a cigarette, light it for him, and allow him to smoke in the interrogation room. It seems to calm him down, for now.
God help me, please. I'm gone.
Once the detective returns, he reads Steven his Miranda rights, then begins by asking where he got the stolen black car. Steven lies, claiming he found it idling in a driveway, jumped in, and drove off.
Let me back you up a little bit. What if I give you a little piece of information?
Go ahead.
That says I have you on video from a nearby neighbor, and there's an older woman.
Right.
Right, looks like she could be my grandmother, your grandmother.
Right.
Realizing the detective knows far more than he expected, Steven makes an astonishing admission that changes the course of the interview.
You want to know where she's at? Or do you got her already?
Well, I know that there's more to the story than you just
I'm
jumped.
just telling you. I told you.
I wanna know your version, and just be honest with me.
She's dead.
What he doesn't seem to know is that Doris is still very much alive, but the detective doesn't correct him. Steven explains that as he was driving around in the stolen green Impala, he realized it was only a matter of time before he was caught. He was searching for another car to steal when he ran into Doris, someone he believed would not be missed.
I bet this lady was at Wendy's.
The old woman.
Yes.
So you were at Wendy's, and did you follow her to her
I
house?
followed her because I knew because she was getting a soda and she said her husband just had a heart attack.
You talked to her?
And I said, yes. I said, do you live alone? And she was like, yeah, my husband just had a heart attack. So I said, all right, to myself, I said, if I follow her home, and I followed her to her house. I knew she was alone.
Surveillance footage captures the moment Steven arrived at the Wendy's and pulled into a parking space. As he walks inside, Doris pulls in, parking just 3 spots away. After purchasing her meal, the 80-year-old woman can be seen lingering around the soda machines, appearing confused on how to operate it. Steven offers to help, and the two stand around and chat. Steven then returns to his car while Doris stays to enjoy her meal inside, not realizing that he's watching her through the restaurant window. When she finally leaves, her car rounds the corner, with Steven following close behind.
I was driving around with the Impala, and I was looking for someone like that. I wanted to rob somebody that was alone so they wouldn't report. I already knew I was going to kill somebody to take their car. And I did it, but while I was doing it, I'm sorry, but my mind is up.
When Doris recounted her day to investigators, she shared that she first went to church to say a rosary for the sick, then stopped at Walmart before heading straight to her house. She has no memory of their encounter at Wendy's, believing the first time they met is when he forced his way inside her home. It was there he began asking her questions about her car.
I don't know why he asked me why, if my car was paid for, or what. Why would he ask that stupid question? Do you own this car? Who owns it? I said, I do. It's in my name.
The car's hot. You're looking to dump that one, and you're looking to get a new one.
Right.
Okay. So that makes sense to me.
Right, I'm not lying to you. You got everything.
No, I don't think you're lying. I'm just trying to make it make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense because it's car. I'm so sorry, man. And I needed a car that wouldn't be reported stolen. I'm crying because of her. I'm not crying because I'm caught.
No.
Sorry, I don't fight with women. She was a point. Innocent victim.
And as Doris recounts what happened after she was forced into the trunk, investigators begin to understand why Steven is certain she's dead.
Well, he takes this thing that we have, a cover.
Yep.
And he puts that down over me, so I can't really breathe good, and I can't see anything. Well, I could see trees everywhere.
Okay, so it looked like
And
kind
a
of like
dirt road and a
dirt road and some trees.
They eventually arrived in a remote wooded area somewhere in Smithfield, where he forced her out of the car.
He put a belt around my neck, and he started choking me, and he starts pulling it. And I go, why are you doing that? You told me I could get my car back when you're at your destiny. You didn't say no more.
Steven admits to choking her, but by his account, he used his bare hands.
When I choked her, I made sure I felt her. I know she was going lifeless.
I said to myself, I think I'm going to pretend I'm dead while he's choking me and breathe like in my heart, and I try to hold my breath, so he think I'm dead.
Okay.
That's what I did, and God bless me, I made it back.
What did you do next?
Took her and dumped her.
Where?
Can I have another cigarette, please?
Absolutely.
Honestly, I'm not being I'm telling you, I'm up, man.
And
up.
I know.
The worst, it was so bad.
Doris believes that she must have passed out at some point, because the next thing she remembers is waking up in the bushes in a disturbing state of undress.
Did you have your clothes on?
Well, no, he had my shirt up to here.
Okay.
Like my bra shirt.
Pulled up?
Yeah, pulled up.
Okay. And then how about pants? Did you have pants on?
No, he pulled them down. I guess he pulled them because they were down.
Okay.
Like, you know, halfway down, like before my knees.
Sure.
That's what panicked me when I see that.
You know, I wasn't vicious. I didn't her. I didn't do nothing like that.
How about this? I just want to ask you. Did you have underwear?
Yeah.
Were your underwear on?
Yeah, cotton. I always wear.
Okay. So you had underwear on.
I actually had underwear and a pad on.
You said, hey man, I didn't or anything. Why would you say that? Did you think about it?
No, absolutely not. I got nothing on my. I get women. Go look at my phone. Go look at all the women. No. I just wanted you to know that she's safe, not safe, but she didn't get tortured or. I just wanted you to know that I didn't touch her at all.
When you did kill her, that was it.
That was it. I did no sack. No, hell no. I just wanted to tell you that you know, someone that usually takes somebody and kills somebody, tortures them or something.
Right.
I'm telling you, I did it for the car. I didn't do it for. Look at my text on my phone. I was just meeting women just now.
Okay.
Like I just needed the car. I did not want. But I'm not a. You know, I killed her. I'm a murderer now. But I didn't touch the lady.
I'm asking because you said it.
Yeah, no, she's fine. She's fine. She didn't go through nothing. She didn't know nothing. She went quick, and then I'm being honest with you.
Police records make no mention of whether a forensic exam was conducted at the hospital, leaving the available records unable to confirm or rule out a sexual assault. Once Doris realized she had survived the violent encounter, she gathered the strength to get up and go for help.
And then at some point you get back to your feet?
Yep.
And now
so
you
I
start
get on my
walking.
knees, and then I said, okay, I'm going to grab the big tree on this side. Well, not a big tree, but big enough for me. And another little small one, and I grabbed the both of them.
Yep.
And then I pull myself up.
Okay.
And I go, thank you, God, I'm out of here. I'm going to go home.
Doris then wandered out of the woods and into a neighborhood, ringing the doorbell of a stranger's home. The resident who answered gave her a cup of water and called the police on her behalf. Stephen, believing he left her body in the bushes, tells investigators exactly where to find her and reveals what he was planning to do next.
She's where the chase started. I was going to bury her. There's a shovel in the truck.
Yeah.
I'm not going to you.
All right.
Surveillance footage captured Stephen buying a shovel from a Dollar General shortly after leaving the victim in the woods. According to the female cashier, while purchasing the shovel, Stephen stated, "The next time I come in here, I'm going to ask if you're single." The shovel was later found in the back seat of Doris's car. As Stephen continues, he lets another critical confession slip.
I want to go try and find this woman, right? Because she's somebody's mom. Like
I know.
I don't think. Listen, I know that you said you're up, all right? But a up person doesn't sit here and talk to me like that.
They me up. They stole all my killed. I was in a bad accident in Ohio. I had a hip replacement. The accident wasn't our fault, so I got $190,000, and my girl got $500, and she took my $190, and then I just snapped. I wanted to kill her too. She was going to get killed. Yes.
Who's
Michelle.
So you were.
She was next. I was taking that car to Ohio. After I buried the lady, I was going to go kill her.
According to Stephen, in addition to Michelle allegedly taking his money from the injury settlement, he claims he caught her cheating on him with her ex-husband, and he confronted her before leaving Ohio.
So I had a .45. I got charged with a shooting in Ohio, shooting in a prohibited area and everything. Yeah. So anyway, I got the gun and I put it to her head. Yeah. She crawled up on the bed and started crying, so I threw the gun on the floor and I hugged her. And I said, "I'm so sorry. Just give me my money. That's all I want is my money." It's all true, man. I'm not lying to you. That's what made me do this. I don't got a record of violence. Look at my all cars. I no domestics. I never heard of, and I'll pay for this for that lady. I know what I did.
Had Doris not survived her ordeal in the woods, and had security cameras not corroborated her story, it's possible Stephen could have carried out his plans to return to Ohio and end Michelle's life.
I can understand why you want to kill Michelle, because to me that makes sense.
The lady didn't have nothing to do with it. I just needed the car. You know, I can't even say sorry, and I deserve this. I want her to be found.
Okay.
Get her off the ground.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. It wasn't her fault. It's me. Let's go back. I'm sorry.
Investigators collect Stephen's clothes for evidence and bring him more cigarettes. Meanwhile, Coventry detectives are called in, as he'll need to go to their station for further questioning. It's in their interrogation room that he'll ultimately learn that Doris survived.
I lost my man. She didn't deserve it. She was a nice lady. It's fucking evil. It's inside me now, and I'll never be able to forget it.
Coventry officers arrive and take custody of Steven, who continues crying as they reach the elevator. When he finally reaches their interrogation room, the truth is laid bare.
I have some news for you. We did find her. She's alive.
God, thank you. I don't care if they give me life. I don't care. I'm glad she's alive. Oh my God.
She's alive.
Okay.
I had an opportunity to talk to her.
Oh my God.
That's why it took so long.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
But the detective isn't satisfied that he's told them the whole story, as he neglected to explain why she woke up with her clothing disheveled, and failed to mention he used his own belt to strangle her.
I was totally intoxicated. Some things I forgot. She
Okay.
can tell you that. I was bound.
So
I
you-
drank a lot.
Okay.
Because they got the nerve to do that. So if I forgot something or whatever, to do something like that, it wasn't me, Steven Silva. It wasn't me. I got drunk on purpose to show it.
Okay, so you were really intoxicated?
Yes.
Did you take any drugs?
I smoked some weed and did some meth.
Okay. So weed, meth, and alcohol.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page.
Steven's memory appears to return, as he finally admits to using the belt in his attempt to end her life. This belt was later recovered from a trash can at the Providence police station.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Not being a piece of
Yeah.
I don't know how she survived. I choked her so many times that I don't know how she survived.
I don't either.
Sir, I don't. She's a strong woman, and I was scum. And I was so drunk and I'm scared. And I was on the run. You check my record. Everybody's looking for me.
She prayed a lot.
Oh my God.
I kept saying prayers in my head, please God, just let me get through this, and I go home to my family.
Yeah.
No matter what he does, I want to go home.
Thank God, I'm sorry. That wasn't me. Look at my record. I got no violence on it.
Well, the good news is you don't have a murder on it.
Okay?
That's what we have. That's the good news, right?
No, but there goes the sheet of life. I don't care about the time. I need help, man. This ain't me. These tattoos. This is all fake. My brother did this for me at the house. I'm not even a tough guy like that. I don't got the message, and I did it. I keep picturing what I did to her, and to me insane. I'm not a monster. I am a monster. How do I fix me what I did? How? I don't know how to live with it.
One step at a time.
I'm so numb. It's killing me.
One step at a time. All right, hold on.
Despite Steven's claims that alcohol and drugs fueled his actions, the detective explains that his behavior suggests a level of planning and awareness that's difficult to ignore. He knew he needed another car to avoid police, intended to return to Ohio to murder his girlfriend, held a coherent conversation with the 80-year-old woman at Wendy's, followed her home, and carried out the disturbing events that followed.
I just want to make sure
I'm not trying to make a drunk defense or anything. I'm guilty. I did what I did, man. I'm just trying to tell you about me. I'm not trying to deny the scammer and everything. I'm not trying to deny the crime.
Okay.
I'm just trying to tell you that I was out of my mind and I ain't normally me.
The detective then gives him an opportunity to record an apology for Doris on camera.
I am so sorry. I know that's not going to make up for it, but I promise you I'm sorry.
In a Facebook post made by the Coventry Police Department, they praised Doris for her bravery, stating, "What she went through is the stuff nightmares are made from, and yet she is probably the strongest and bravest person our detectives have ever met." According to court documents, Steven Henning pleaded guilty to 11 offenses, which include first-degree robbery, breaking and entering, kidnapping, assault with a dangerous weapon, and 2 counts of assault on a person over the age of 60. He was sentenced to 55 years, with 20 years suspended, plus a consecutive